Hello everyone, it is great to see you here once again on Dee's Delights. Today we are going to make an old recipe of Rachel Ray. It is called slow cooker chicken and dumplings. I love chicken and dumplings. I love dumplings. I love bread. I love chicken. I love everything that has to do with this, except for maybe the baby carrots. Not a fan of carrots, but when it's mixed in with a whole batch of other things, I'm good. For this recipe, you're going to need 6 skinless, boneless chicken breast halves, which is about 1.5 pounds. Well, mine must be really big because this is 2.5 pounds and this is 3 of them. So I'm going to probably use this whole thing, so I'm just gonna throw it out. So it's time to use it. But you're to use about 1.5 pounds of boneless chicken breast cut into 1-inch pieces. 2 Yukon gold potatoes, also cut into 1-inch pieces, about 2 cups. Well, I have gold potatoes, but mine are not Yukon. They are from Giant Eagle. So I'll just measure out 2 cups. 2 stalks of celery, or 1 cup. 2 10 3/4 ounce cans of Campbell's condensed cream of chicken soup. I use the regular. She says you can also use the 98% fat-free. We don't do fat-free here. Sorry, folks. Mine's all regular. You choose what you would like to do. 1 cup of water, 1 teaspoon of dried thyme leaves, crushed. I don't have any thyme leaves, so I am just going to use some Italian seasoning. 1/4 teaspoon ground black pepper, 2 cups all-purpose baking mix. Now you could get Bisquick. I got Jiffy all-purpose baking mix. And then 2/3 cup of milk, and that's it. That's all you're gonna need for this recipe. And we're gonna slow cook it. I, though, am going to cook mine on high instead of low because I'm running out of time today. If I would have gotten up earlier and got it started ahead of time, I could have done it all day, but I wasn't in the mood. The bed felt too good this morning, folks, and right now I'm kicking off my shoes. Okay, let's get started. First, we're gonna place the chicken, potatoes, carrots, and celery into a 6-quart slow cooker, and by golly, guess what? Mine just happens to be a 6-quart. I don't even remember when or where I got this. I'm sure it was on Amazon, but I have used this so much. I love it, and it's old, and it's getting nasty looking, but I don't care. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it until it falls apart and I can't use it no more. Alrighty, so first I am going to cut my chicken breast up into 1-inch pieces. You know what? No, I think I'll wait to do that last. I'm gonna go ahead and cut up the celery before I use the cutting board to cut up the chicken. I hope everybody is having a fantabulous day today. It's kind of dreary out today, but that's okay. I gotta go shopping a little bit later on. Today's my day off. And technically it's really not a day off because I do more work at the house than I do at the office. All right, just about 3 stalks. You know, celery's good too. You don't really think about it because usually I love to have sugar, but celery's good, veggies are good. Fruit's good. It says 2 cups of whole. I'm sorry, I need to wake up. Next, we're gonna need 2 cups of whole baby carrots, and I'm going to wash these. So even though the carrot bag says that it's already pre-washed, ready to go, I'm not buying it. I don't know if they washed it. I don't know. For all I know, they could have coughed, hacked, sneezed, done whatever. It's been transferred from person to person. So I always wash anything, even though it says pre-washed. Next, we're going to cut a few Yukon gold potatoes. Yukon. Giant Eagle. It says about 2. Well, mine aren't that big, so I'm going to start. Oh, that's an unusual looking potato, isn't it? I'm going to start with 3. She doesn't say to peel the potatoes, but I'm going to. Let's see. Once I cut off the gristle and everything that I did not want from the chicken, I ended up with a little under 2 pounds. I'll put a little over a cup in there. I'll give them that much today. Okay, so what we're gonna do is start by placing the chicken, potatoes, carrots, and celery in the slow cooker. Chicken, potatoes, carrots, well, this is gonna take up the whole pot. Celery, I'm adding peas, so I'm gonna throw those in. So next, let's stir soup, water, thyme, and black pepper into a bowl. I love the organization in my kitchen. Okay, let's pour the soup mixture over the chicken and vegetables. Then it says cover, cook on low for 7 to 8 hours, or cook on high for 4 to 5. So I'm going to cook mine on high. I'm going to stir that all together. All right, now it's time to put the biscuits on top. Now I've been cooking this for about 4.5 hours. For the last half hour, I am going to put the biscuits on top, slant this slightly to let the steam out. So let's mix our baking mix, our all-purpose baking mix. We want 2 cups and 2/3 cups milk. Okay, now it's time to drop it by the spoonfuls. I'm just going to get a smaller spoon. I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to put it around the top. I just slopped it on top there. So there you go. There is my masterpiece, folks. Right there it is. I'll show you in 30 minutes how it turns out. So let's put the lid on. You know what? I'm going to slide the rest of that down there. The mess I made. Just looks like pig slop. And we'll put the lid at a slant. See what happens in 30 minutes. One thing I forgot to mention is, even if you have slow cooked your chicken and dumplings for most of the day, the last 30 minutes while these biscuits are in there, you have to have it on high and you have to have it vented. So, hey, they've only been cooking like for 3 minutes and they've already spread out, so I think they'll end up covering the whole surface, which is great. That means that everybody gets a little bit of biscuit with their chicken. All right, well, my biscuits have been cooking for about 40 minutes. And the way you know they're done is they are cooked the whole way through. Isn't that brilliant, Douglas? You know they're done if they're cooked the whole way through.
And people are watching your show?
They are. All right, so I'm going to scoop out a little bit of chicken and dumplings. Now, Doug still can't taste, but he does like certain textures, so I'm hoping. Let me see if I think those got done. I'm gonna scoop a bunch of this out on top. Doug, you let me know if all the carrots might still be a little firm. I think we should have chopped those up. There's a big old potato right there, a big old potato. There, that's what it looks like.
Looks good.
Yeah. Each of us will get a biscuit. Well, there's 6 biscuits, so. Okay. All right. Might want to let it cool just a wee bit. So I will be the true taste tester. I think the carrots got done.
They're pretty soft.
Those are gold potatoes. They really turn out nice. They have a real soft texture. Can you taste that? I think it has a good flavor. Yeah, with the biscuits, they just sit on top, so they're just like a regular old biscuit thrown in the pot. I guess if you would want to make them in a regular, when you're boiling and cooking, you would just throw the little globs in and bake it around. You know, cook it so it's not just like a biscuit.
Put a star beside this one.
Okay. So I would say it's pretty good. It was very easy to make. The water we added, if you'd prefer, you could add chicken broth instead. So I would recommend this recipe to you. And Doug's already pretty much finished with his bowl.
I would add corn to it, yeah.
Yeah, well, but I added peas due to you. Thanks for joining me here once again on Dee's Delights, and have a fabulous week. Would you like to say goodbye to the people, Doug?
Goodbye to the people now.